Yes, sir, man. We're back at it again with another P5X video. Y'all know what the vibes is, man. I'm bringing y'all some heat of information fresh from Anime Expo. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this information is crazy, gang. Atlas basically confirmed that we're gonna be getting accelerating updates to catch us up to the Chinese version. Now, they didn't say how fast we're gonna be getting these updates, but they did kind of tease a little bit of what is to come. And I'm gonna show you guys all that information. So the first thing that I want to show, obviously, is the Anime Expo live stream, and I will be linking this down below. Of course, this is P5X, so I will be putting the timestamps for the P5X panel if you want to watch the entire P5X panel. But what you're really here for is this screen right here. Now, it says, please look forward to P5X's ever accelerating updates. And we kind of already got to see what that really means. Now, I'm going to show this character. This is a character that's coming. She's a 4-star. We're going to go over her entire kit in this video as well, but that's going to be like the later half of this video. But I do want to shout out P5X News and Info, and I will link their Twitter down below in the comment section because they do bring a lot of great information regarding both the Chinese version and the global game as well. So I'll be linking their Twitter down below in the comment section. Now, the first thing that they showed at Anime Expo was Minami. If you missed my previous video, I go over Minami and her entire kit and her banner and like what she's going to bring to the game. So make sure you watch this video on my channel and you will be informed on Minami and what she's able to do. But what we're here for is Chizuko. I think I said her name right, but she's a 4-star nuking character. Now, I'm about to go over her kit, but quickly before that, I do want to bring up her banner. Now, the banner that she was shown off on was Makoto's banner, which didn't happen to version 1.3.3. But what's really insane about this, and this kind of circles back to what I started the video with, is that Atlas themselves, they said that they're going to be giving us accelerated updates. Now, I know that's extremely hype for some people, and honestly, I'm extremely hyped because currently on the Chinese version, there is a P3R collab going on. So I would love to get up to that so I can pull some of my favorite characters in the entire franchise, right? But at the same time, this is a gacha game as well. Now, I'm going to be making a review basically of my entire experience for P5X, and that's going to be coming soon. I'm just still working on that. And I love this game. It's a really great game. But if we make the banner smaller, right? Because I think Joker, if I'm not mistaken, his banner was like almost like a month, I think. So if they make the banner smaller to get us to catch up to China quicker, then what is our gem pool going to look like? Because that's the real important question that I want to ask. You know what I'm saying? Because are we going to get compensated? Because if the banners are smaller, that means we getting characters way faster, and the gen economy is going to be stretched thin. So like that's kind of a little thing that I'm worried about, but I mean, I don't know. This game is extremely free to play, which is one reason why I love it on top of being a Persona game. But we're gonna see, gang. I'm not gonna lie. But also at the same time, like I said, that's really all the information that came from Anime Expo. I'm about to go over Chizuko's kit entirely if you guys are just curious on what she does, so just stay tuned for that. Chizuko is a 4-star nuclear character that's a debuffer. Of course, as we all know, the other 4-star nuclear character that we have is Leo, but Leo was a buffer, so that's really great because I thought they were just going to overlap in terms of what they both can do. But her herself, she is a single target defense shredder, as well as someone that can inflict ailments. And if you don't know what an ailment is, of course, that's like shock, burn, freeze. I don't know if Psy can inflict an ailment. Maybe someone can let me know down below in the comment section, but I know obviously burn, freeze, and shock can. In terms of her skills herself though, the first one we're going to go over is a single target ability that does 170% of nuke damage to one foe and shreds the target's defense by 22% of her effect hit rate up to 37%. And there's a 100% base chance to inflict the foe with a new random ailment, and of course that's the burn, shock, freeze that I brought up earlier. Her next ability deals 195% of nuke damage to one foe, and for every element that's on the target, inflict 1 stack of damage taken debuff of 11% up to her effect hit rate up to 18%, damage taken for 2 turns. So basically what I'm getting from that is that, let's just say you have like the burn element on them, then of course that target takes up to 11% more damage, right? And from everyone else in the party. In terms of the AoE attack, she does 91% nuke damage to all foes, but 40% chance to basically inflict foes with a random element. Her highlight does 324% damage of nuke damage to one foe with a 75% chance to inflict 2 new random ailments. So she's just going to be throwing them out. So I think low key, high key actually, in terms of like technicals and stuff like that, like she's going to be kind of crazy, right? In terms of her persona skills themselves, increased nuke damage taken by 50% of foes with radiation on them. So I assume that radiation is also an element. And then tactics as well. It's in battle, increase her attack up to 45% of her effect hit rate. I'm not gonna go over her duplicates because obviously the character gets better with duplicates, but I mainly want to focus on the character at A0 because honestly, the RNG is kind of crazy because I have a Riot A6 and all my other characters are A0, and it just really depends on RNG. So I don't really go over the duplicates and on this as well. But that's really all Chizuko is. She's a 4-star debuffer, like I said. We don't know how good she's going to be. We can come over to Pride Win really quick though, and we can check the current state of the game. Now, of course, this is not going to be a shocker. She is a 4-star, but of course, 4 stars, they still are pretty good in terms of tier lists and stuff like that. But I'm sure as a debuffer, she's gotten power crept, right? This is the tier 2 on Pride Win, strong and reliable, but that's at A6. I don't know why Pride Win doesn't show these characters at A0 because I feel like that's just more relatable. You know what I mean? But it still says she's pretty strong and reliable alongside of Leo. So we'll see. I'm sure when she comes out to the global side, she's going to be a very viable character for a long time. It depends on how fast they're going to be updating the game though and bringing characters to us. But other than that though, that's going to be the end of this video. If you did find this information very helpful or get you excited, make sure you go down there, hit the thumbs up button for your boy and subscribe. Other than that though, I'll catch y'all in the next video. And once again, shout out to all y'all for showing me love on the content. It really does mean a lot. And we have a lot more videos planned.